What's up, folks? It's Drew from FastLane Emergency Vehicles, and I'm back with another Super Duty. This right here is Manassas Park Fire and Rescue BC 589. This should look a little familiar. But without further ado, we're going to dig in, check it out. All right, so what we have here is a brand new Ford Super Duty. This is not an STX package truck. This is actually an XLT. So a little bit different. So chrome grille, non-LED headlights, chrome bumper, a little bit different than package trucks that we usually are selling here. But nonetheless, still looks really cool. Tip to butt is the best way to do it. So here in the grille, we have 4 forward-facing service mount T-ions with chrome flanges, so blends into the grille. Down in the fog lamp area, we have 2 vertexes, so from nice low front intersection lighting. Up here on the fender, we have an M4 with, again, a chrome flange. Moving backwards, so note the graphics package of this truck should look familiar because we have done a couple iterations of these in the past. But anyway, up top, we have a Liberty 2 light bar. Down low, we have a Wayland Tracer. Moving to the back, up top, we have 50-inch light bars facing both sides, so ample scene lighting, you can see what you're doing. You have a longer M-series light here for rear section lighting, again with the chrome flange. Kuzma Super Auto Eject. Moving to the back, vertical M-series, and then M4s on the back bumper, again, all with chrome flanges. All right, so we're here in the cab. This truck has a lot of really fancy stuff going on. The original version of this truck is kind of the forefather of a lot of like the neat stuff we've been doing pickup truck wise, at least interior. So I'll kind of go over that in a second. But starting up top, we kind of here forward should look pretty standard. We have our overhead console, CAD design, CNC cut, powder coat aluminum face plates, poly build texture, all really good stuff you know and love. 4.3-inch Fastplex touchscreen controls all the functionality of the vehicle. You have 2 3/4-inch Technique dome lights with some red functionality. The OEM airbag module, map lights, all that stuff is retained, as well as 3 radio speakers per standard. Moving back, we get a little fancy, so we have the glove box, the overhead glove box holder add-on for the overhead console. Really nice, just yank some gloves down, so good storage for that. Down to the console itself, as always, you have 20-position Eaton fuse block there on the side of the console, so all fused accessories on the vehicle are located right there. As you can tell, this is a really big console, so this is one of the first trucks where we did this kind of really large, back touching the rear electrical box console, so you can shove a ton of stuff in here. Moving forward to back, so we have a couple of customer-supplied Motorola radio heads, a Havas tablet dock here, Wayland 295 siren controller. Howler, so make some nice deep noises. PA mic is just floating around, get that out of the way. Get these out of the way. A couple of power points, so 1 dual USB, so USB and USB-C, backlit cigarette lighter, couple of cup holders, a MacBook slot here with, I always am a fan of these, so it's like a wire chase, so you have that. Nice Betsy Ross armrest right there, so nice and sewed. A couple of provisions for portable chargers, so the 1 Impress slot is not filled yet, and then 1 customer supplied Impress. More power points for guys riding in the back. Another radio head back here, and then a second MacBook slot all the way in the rear. All right, so here in the back of the cab, they elected to retain the entirety of the rear bench seat. Underneath, as always, we have a rear electrical box with a vented Lexan cover, so all, radio brains, inverter, vehicle charger, controllers for the Fastplex, controllers for light bar, things of that nature are located here. Up top, you have a ancillary overhead console, so a singular speaker pod that is connected to this radio back here, so if you're riding in the back, you can hear what's going on. All right, so now we get into meat and potatoes. So here in the rear cap, as always, ARE DCU in the back of this thing. The toolboxes are transverse compartments, sort of. So we have this custom third quarter, whatever you want to call it, partial toolbox here. So the cabinet is cut out to have, make room for this. So let me get this box out of the way. This gives here a nice white powder coat finish. You can shove gear in here, or Knox box, pre-provision for whatever power accessory is going to go here, and then transverse compartment to this portion here. You have a little cargo net there, radio speaker on the side, so regardless, you can hear what's going on. And then moving back to the cabinet itself, so it is mirrored on the other side, so you can kind of see that over here as well. But cabinet itself, analog slide master bed slide. And this bad boy all the way up. And we can see kind of what's going on here. So on the passenger side, adjustable shelf, 110 volt power, tent storage here with the seatbelt style straps, storage cubby, tray, another 110 volt outlet, as well as 12 volt power point. The side drawer here, you have this side command suite, so flip down front faceplate, Gastra assisted little board here so you can rest something with rideable surface there, little trough for riding utensils. Close that bad boy up. So you have this side rear communications panel, so again, Kenwood radio head, couple of power points, radio speaker, then command board storage slot here. The rear kind of command suites where all the main action happens. So you have an ELO pass-through touchscreen. This is hardwired to the NBT in the center console and mirrors whatever you have going on back there, so you don't have to undock your tablet and run it back here. Blake faceplate for future expansion, so if they want to put like a Firecom headset or something of the sort, that can go there. A rear 4.3-inch Fastplex touchscreen, again, controls everything on the truck. So you can turn off the lights and do all kinds of fancy doodads from here. Motorola radio head, controller for the ELO screen, couple of power points, and then over here you have a vertical command board storage with the little Velcro strap, so you can shove a couple boards in there. File drawer with the rails for hanging files, hence the name. A couple sundry drawers, so miscellaneous storage drawers. Another little storage cubby here. A nice handle for helping and pulling out the cabinet. I'll pull that out in a second. On the driver's side here, real quick, again, I already mentioned the one radio speaker off the side. You have this cargo netting here with the eyelets, so drop that down. You can store gear or whatever miscellaneous you want in here. Another adjustable shelf and another cubby. So I'm going to push this in. And we have the command drawer itself. So pull this bad boy up. Again, adjustable height, lateral extension. So you have your Velcro for accountability tags over here, and kind of bare surface, and you can drop a board on top of it. Rideable dry erase here with the flip down tablet or pen holder or whatever it is you're going to use there. The faceplate itself, a couple of Motorola radio heads, and a main storage trough, as well as the associated speakers. All right, folks, thanks for taking the time to check out BC589 with me. If you've been following us for a little while, obviously this truck should look a teensy bit familiar because we have done a couple iterations of this in the past. The original one of these was, at least when I started working here, I remember this is one of the first trucks I worked on in about 2017. A lot of the kind of it was served as a prototype for a lot of the kind of the main pickup truck command features that we've been doing in so many trucks since, and it's kind of served as a reference point for a lot of the trucks you've seen and loved in recent years. So kind of cool to come full circle and do another one. But like I said, has a lot of radio heads on board, so and a lot of speakers, a lot of really cool ingenuity going here to really run command effectively out of the back or the cab of this thing. But yeah, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more cool FastLane content, and I'll see you folks next time.